gave alternative facts to that.
The president's tweets stand for themselves.
You want to read it or you want me to do it? You're a professional announcer. Why don't you read it?
Hello and welcome to What the F*** Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics, brought to you by Matt Kieser. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Tuesday, October 10th, 2017. Welcome to day 264. Donald Trump is planning to go around Congress to provide new insurance options for Americans. The White House is finalizing an executive order which Trump is expected to sign this week that would expand healthcare plans offered by associations and allow individuals to pool together to buy insurance outside their states. Quote, "Since Congress can't get its act together on healthcare, I will be using the power of the pen to give great healthcare to many people fast," Trump tweeted. By banding together to buy coverage, associations could join the large group insurance market, which is exempt from the ACA's requirement that plans cover essential benefits, according to the Washington Post and Bloomberg. The White House is blaming Bob Corker for his Twitter tiff with Trump. Sunday morning, Trump tweeted that Corker, quote, "didn't have the guts to run for re-election." Corker replied that it's a shame that the White House has become an adult daycare center. Someone obviously missed their shift this morning. Kellyanne Conway called Corker's tweet incredibly irresponsible, with Pence defending Trump against what he calls empty rhetoric and baseless attacks. Corker had this to say in an interview with the New York Times.
A lot of people think that there's some good cop, bad cop act underway, but that's just not true. It's like he's doing The Apprentice or something. He's just putting on an act.
As chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Corker could block the confirmation of a new Secretary of State if Trump pushes out Rex Tillerson. Corker would also play a key role on whether to decertify the Iran nuclear deal. Meanwhile, CNN, The Hill, and the New York Times say Trump has given Bob Corker a nickname as their feud escalates. Quote, "The failing New York Times set little Bob Corker up by recording his conversation," Trump tweeted. "Was made to sound a fool, and that's what I am dealing with." The transcript of the conversation has Corker saying, quote, "I understand we're on the record. I don't like normally talking to you on the record. I'm kidding you, but I will." Labeling Corker little is a reference to the 2016 presidential campaign when Trump called Marco Rubio little. "Let me start with little Marco," Trump said. "He just looked like little Marco to me. And it's not little, it's Liddle, Liddle. The New York Times reporter disputed Trump's claim that Corker was recorded without his knowledge, tweeting that, quote, "Corker had two aides online, also recording, and they made sure after it ended that I was taping too," end quote. Forbes and the Washington Post are reporting that Trump has challenged Tillerson to an IQ test after the Secretary of State's moron comment. "I think it's fake news," Trump said, "but if he did that, I guess we'll have to compare IQ tests, and I can tell you who is going to win." Tillerson reportedly called Trump a fucking moron and nearly resigned this summer. The Hill and Bloomberg are reporting that Scott Pruitt wants to eliminate the federal tax credits for the wind and solar power industries. Pruitt says the credits prevent utility companies from making the best decisions about power generation. Quote, "I'd let them stand on their own," the EPA chief said, "and compete against coal and natural gas and other sources." Meanwhile, the Washington Post says the number of false or misleading statements made by Trump over the past 263 days has risen to a staggering 1,318. Trump has averaged 5 claims a day, even picking up pace since the 6-month mark. And now to the polls. Morning Consult says Trump's approval rating has fallen in every state since he took office. A majority of voters in 25 states and the District of Columbia say they disapprove of Trump's job performance, including 55% in Michigan, 53% in Wisconsin and Iowa, and 51% in Pennsylvania. The share of Republicans who strongly approve of Trump has declined from 53% to 43% since January. 71% of Democrats strongly disapprove of Trump. That's all for now. Visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines brought to you by Matt Kieser. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis. Hey folks, before I go, I just wanted to let you know that if you like this podcast and you want us to be able to keep doing it, do us a favor and leave us a rating and review on iTunes. It's quick, easy, and it goes a long way to making sure we can continue to update you on what the fuck just happened today. Thanks a lot, and see you tomorrow.